Welcome to Ag Tech Talk by AgriBusiness Global, where we explore the cutting-edge technologies and global crop protection industry. I'm your host, Lauren Milligan, content specialist for AgriBusiness Global. In this episode, we talk with Jim Beneke, Vice President of Tria Americas, to explore how AI, robotics, and next-gen precision tools are revolutionizing the crop input industry, from product development to real-time field applications. I'm here with Jim Beneke, VP of Tria Americas. I'll start off with my first questions. AI and robotics are reshaping many aspects of agriculture. What specific opportunities do you see for crop input manufacturers to leverage adaptive AI and humanoid robotics in product development, application, or delivery?
If you look at adaptive AI, there's certainly many applications that it can fit in the agricultural industry. From modeling, simulation, creating unique crop formulas, crop traits, things like that. But from a Tria perspective, we're focused more on the edge side of things, the edge AI, edge compute. And those types of applications are not targeted at the cloud or the data center. They're more at the edge. So in that particular space, we're seeing applications with robotics, autonomous machinery, smart assistants, things where you don't always have connectivity or constant connectivity, or applications where you need rapid response time. So creating these smarter autonomous vehicles that can control and manage systems, those are really good targets to robotics. It's in its infancy right now, but we see significant growth in the coming years in that area, especially as the capabilities of AI continue to increase. So over time, we see the adoption of smart types of machines growing, and then it's the integration of those different types of smart devices into larger platforms or systems that will even further accelerate some of the adoption and the benefits of AI in the space.
Precision agriculture tools are already helping optimize chemical input usage. How could next-gen AI further advance precision in areas like application timing, dosage, and crop-specific targeting, especially for high-value inputs like biologicals?
AI models and the systems evolve. They're certainly going to become much more capable. So it's going to result in a lot of improvements across the board in the things that you mentioned. I think this is especially true with as we see the integration of the different elements into these larger systems or platforms that I mentioned before. I think working independently, the devices certainly add value, but when you put them together, you have these multimodal systems that are aggregating a number of different sensor inputs and using that artificial intelligence to extract even more valuable information and take certain action that I think takes it to another level.
What are some of the biggest barriers to integrating AI and robotics into farm equipment and vehicles, particularly when it comes to applying crop protection products at scale and under regulatory scrutiny?
AI certainly offers enormous benefits and has a lot of promise, but it is still evolving. So it has a lot of challenges. And Tria can help a lot of the OEMs that are creating these machines and robots. We can help them with the expertise that we have in embedded system design and integration and software enablement. But, some of the challenges that the design community is facing in this area, cost obviously is a big factor. There's a lot of much higher upfront costs in the machinery just due to the capability and advanced features that it has. There's infrastructure that needs to be put in place, especially when we talk about connectivity and being able to connect and pass data along. You've got integration challenges where you're potentially retrofitting existing equipment. So that has to be accounted for. From an AI perspective, you've got accuracy concerns. AI is really only as good as the models, and the models are only as good as they are trained. And there you need good data to train the models. So a lot of challenges there. It takes time. It takes expertise to create these models and train them and also deploy them. And then you've got reliability issues. Machines rely on a lot of sensors, and sensors are subject to a lot of different environmental conditions, and that can certainly present challenges to the equipment. I'm probably not a very good person to speak to the regulatory issues from that perspective. I think Tria is a little bit more removed from that in the role that we play. So probably can't add a lot of commentary there.
Can you share an example where AI-enabled systems have significantly improved the efficiency and the sustainability of agrochemical application, and what lessons can input manufacturers take from these early successes?
If you look at where Tria lies in the kind of the ecosystem, we are a bit removed from the end application. So Tria, provides the embedded compute solutions to the OEMs that design and manufacture the autonomous machinery and the tools that are used. But our expertise is really in supporting the OEMs create their end products. So we don't have a lot of the application experience of the end user, but I can give you certainly one example of, we support a number of different customers that make advanced tractors and agricultural machinery. And in particular, we support the human machine interface, the HMI capabilities of these, in one particular case, these tractor systems where they've got multiple displays in the cockpit of the tractor. And now you've got all these cameras and sensors on these tractors and machines that are feeding all that information into the cockpit where the operator is operating it. And if you look at the safety capabilities that are provided through these systems, I would say it's very analogous to your automobile today and the cameras and sensors on automobiles and the benefits that they provide. It's very similar now in some of the agricultural machinery in terms of safety and then obviously efficiency for an operator to manage all these different systems from one space.
And then looking ahead to the next 5 years, how do you envision AI, machine learning, and robotics changing the way the crop input industry engages with growers? And as a follow-up question, could we see more automation in field trials, maybe product testing, or even direct-to-field delivery systems?
Well, we're definitely in the very early stages of this AI-enabled world. There's a ton of growth. A lot of expertise is being developed there. And Tria is certainly helping by providing some of the underlying technology for this. So from our perspective, the technology that we're working with, the compute systems, it's advancing rapidly. These advancements are likely going to result in significant improvements in the capabilities of the end products that the OEMs are creating to support this business. So, I think it's certainly an exciting time to be in the technology space. And this technology is certainly very applicable to the agribusiness. And I think the improvements and capabilities there will certainly result in improved efficiencies, yields, and lower costs and labor needs in this space.
Wonderful. And is there any final thoughts or anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I think, Tria is, as a provider of embedded compute solutions, we are supporting our customers who are learning to adopt some of this new AI technology. And it's very exciting for us to see the growth and interest in this particular space and the applications that it's finding in areas like this agribusiness that we're talking about today.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we've gotten through my questions. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for listening to Ag Tech Talk by AgriBusiness Global. Stay connected with the latest in ag tech and crop protection by following us on LinkedIn and visiting agribusinessglobal.com for more insights and updates. Until next time.